Today we will see CBSE Class 12 Economics Chapter 2 National Income and Related Aggregates. Goods. In economics, a goods is defined as any physical object, man-made, that could command a price in the market, and these are the materials that satisfy human wants and provide utility. Consumption goods. Those final goods which satisfy human wants directly. Example, ice cream and milk used by the households. Capital goods. Those final goods which help in production. These goods are used for generating income. These goods are fixed assets of producers. Example, plant and machinery. Final goods are those goods which are used either for final consumption or for investment. Intermediate goods refers to those goods and services which are used as a raw material for further production or for resale in the same year. These goods do not fulfill needs of mankind directly. Investment. Addition made to the physical stock of capital during a period of time is called investment. It is also called capital formation. Capital formation. Change in the stock of the capital is also called capital formation. Depreciation means fall in the value of fixed capital goods due to normal wear to tear and expected obsolescence. It is also called consumption of fixed capital. Gross investment. Total addition made to physical stock of capital during a period of time. It includes depreciation or net investment plus depreciation. Net investment. Net addition made to the real stock of capital during a period of time. It excludes depreciation. Net investment is equal to gross investment minus depreciation. Stocks. Variables whose magnitude is measured at a particular point of time are called stock variables. Example, national wealth, inventory, etc. Flows. Variables whose magnitude is measured over a period of time are called flow variable. Example, national income, change in stock, etc. Circular flow of income refers to continuous flow of goods and services and money, income among different sectors in the economy. It is circular in nature. It has neither any end nor any beginning point. It helps to know the functioning of the economy. Leakage. It is the amount of money which is withdrawn from circular flow of income. For example, taxes, savings and import. It reduces aggregate demand and the level of income. Injection. It is the amount of money which is added to the circular flow of income. For example, government expenditure, investment and exports. Government expenditure, investment and exports. It increases the aggregate demand and the level of income. Economic territory. Economic in bracket or domestic. Territory is a geographical territory administered by a government within which persons, goods and capital circulate freely. Scope of economic territory. A. Political, frontier including territorial waters and airspace. 3. Embassies, consulates, military bases, etc. located abroad. C. Ships and aircraft operated by the residents between two or more countries. D. Fishing vessels, oil and natural gas rigs operated by residents in the international waters. Normal resident of the country. It is a person or an institution who normally resides in a country and whose center of economic interest lies in that country. Exceptions: A. Diplomats and officials of foreign embassy. B. Commercial travelers, tourists, students, etc. C. People working in international organizations like WHO, IMF, UN, UNESCO, etc. are treated as normal residents of the country to which they belong. The related aggregates of national income are: 1. Gross domestic product at the market price, GDP MP. 2. Gross domestic product at factor cost, GDP-FC. 3. Net domestic product at the market price, NDP-MP. 4. Net domestic product at FC or NDP-FC. 5. Net national product at FC or national income, NNP-FC. 6. Gross national product at FC, GNP-FC. 7. 6. National product at FC or national income, NNP-FC. 7. Gross national product at FC, GNP-FC. 6. Gross national product at FC, GNP-FC. 7. Net national product at MP, NNP-MP. 8. Gross national product at MP, GNP-MP. 1. Gross domestic product at market price. It is the money value of all the final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of the country during an accounting year. GDP MP is equal to net domestic product at FC plus depreciation plus net indirect tax. 2. Gross domestic product at FC. It is the value of all final goods and services produced within domestic territory of a country which does not include net indirect tax. GDP-FC is equal to GDP-MP minus indirect tax plus subsidy, or GDP-FC is equal to GDP-MP minus NIT. NIT. 3. Net domestic product at the market price. It is the money value of all final goods and services produced within domestic territory of a country during an accounting year and does not include depreciation. NDP MP is equal to GDP MP minus depreciation. 4. Net domestic product at FC. It is the value of all final goods and services which does not include depreciation charges and net indirect tax. Thus, it is equal to the sum of all factor incomes in bracket compensation of employees, rent, interest, profit and mixed income of self-employed generated in the domestic territory of the country. NDP-FC is equal to GDP-MP minus depreciation minus indirect tax plus subsidy. 5. Net national product at FC, national income. It is the sum total of factor incomes in bracket compensation of employees plus rent plus interest plus profit earned by national residents of a country in an accounting year, or NNPFC is equal to NDPFC plus factor income earned by normal residents from abroad minus factor payments made to abroad. 6. Gross national product at FC. It is a sum total of factor incomes earned by normal residents of a country along with depreciation during an accounting year. GNPFC is equal to NNPFC plus depreciation, or GNPFC is equal to GDPFC plus NFIA. 7. Net national product at MP. It is a sum total factor incomes earned by the normal citizen of a country during an accounting year, including net interest, indirect tax, net indirect tax. NNPMP equal to NNPFC plus indirect tax minus subsidy. 8. Gross national product at MP. It is a sum total of factor incomes earned by normal residents of a country during an accounting year, including depreciation and net indirect taxes. GNPMP is equal to NNPFC plus depreciation DIP plus NIT. Domestic aggregates. Gross domestic product at market price is the market value of all final goods and services produced by all producing units located in the domestic territory of a country during an accounting year. It includes the value of depreciation or consumption of fixed capital. Net domestic product at market price. Depreciation bracket consumption of fixed capital. It is the market value of final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of the country during a year exclusive of depreciation. It is the factor income occurring to owners of products of production for supplying factor services within domestic territory during an accounting year. National aggregates. Gross national product at market price is the market value of all final goods and services produced by normal residents bracket in the domestic territory and abroad of a country during an accounting year. National income. It is the sum total of all factors incomes which are earned by normal residents of a country in the form of wages, rent, interest and profit during an accounting year. Methods of estimation of national income. National income at current prices. It is also called nominal national income when goods and services produced by normal residents within and outside of a country in a year valued at current year's prices, that is current prices, is called national income at current prices. Is Y is equal to Q into P. Y is equal to national income at current prices. Q, quantity of goods and services produced during an accounting year. P is equal to prices of goods and services prevailing during the current accounting year. National income at constant prices. It is also called as real national income when goods and services produced by normal residents within and outside of a country in a year valued at constant price, that is base year's price, is called national income at constant prices. Q dash is equal to y dash is equal to q into p dash. Y dash is equal to national income at constant prices. Q is equal to quantity of goods and services produced during an accounting year. P dash is equal to prices of goods and services prevailing during the base year. Value of output, market value of all goods and services produced by an enterprise during an accounting year. Value added, it is the difference between value of output of firm and the value of inputs bought from the other firms during a particular period of time. Problem of double counting. Counting the value of commodity more than once while estimating national income is called double counting. It leads to overestimation of national income, so it is called problem of double counting. Ways to solve the problem of double counting. A. By taking the value of only final goods. B. By value added method. Components of added by all three sectors. 1. Value added by primary sector is equal to VO minus IC. 2. Value added by secondary sector is equal to VO minus IC. 3. Value added by tertiary sector in bracket is equal to VO minus IC. Hence, VO is equal to value of output, IC is equal to intermediate consumption, VO is equal to price into quantity OR, sales plus exchange in stock, change in bracket, change in stock is equal to closing stock minus opening stock. Components of final expenditure. 1. Final consumption expenditure. A. Private final consumption expenditure capital C. B. Government final consumption expenditure G. 2. Gross domestic capital formation. A. Gross domestic fixed capital formation. 1. Gross business fixed investment. 2. Gross resident construction investment. 3. Gross public investment. B. Change in stock or inventory investment. 3. Net export X minus M. A export X, B import M. Components of domestic income. 1. Compensation of employees. A. Wages and salaries in bracket cash or kinds. B. Employers' contribution of social security schemes. 2. Operating surplus. A. Rent. B. Interest. C. Profit. 1. Corporate tax. 2. Dividend. 3. Undistributed corporate profit. 3. Mixed income for self-employed person. Net factor income from abroad NFIA equal to, it is the difference between factor income received or earned by normal residents of a country and factor income paid to non-residents of the country. Components of NFIA. 1. Net compensation of employees. 2. Net income from property and entrepreneurship. 3. Net retained earning of residents companies abroad. Hence, NFIA, net factor income earned from abroad. NFIA, factor income received from abroad minus factor income paid to abroad, or NFIA is equal to net compensation of employees. Net income from property and entrepreneurship plus net retained earning of residents companies abroad. Net National Disposable Income (NNDI). It is defined as net national product at market price plus net current transfer from rest of the world. NNDI is equal to NNP plus net current transfer from the rest of the world equal to national income plus net indirect tax plus net current transfers from the rest of the world. Gross national disposal income gross NDI plus net current transfers from the rest of the world. Net national disposable income net NDI plus net current transfers from the rest of the world are equal to gross NDI minus depreciation. Concept of value added of one sector or one firm. 1. Value output is equal to sales plus change in stock, or value of output is equal to price into quantity sold plus triangle S. 2. Gross value added at market price is equal to value of output minus intermediate consumption. 3. Net value added at market price minus depreciation. 4. Net value added at a factor cost minus net indirect tax. Note, by adding up of all the sectors we get our domestic income. Personal disposable income from national income. Private income. Private income is estimated income of factor and transfer incomes from all sources to private sector within and outside the country. Personal income. It refers to income received by household from all sources. It includes factor income and transfer income. Personal disposable income. It is the part of personal income which is available to the households for disposal as they like. GDP and welfare. In general, GDP and welfare are directly related with each other. In general, GDP and welfare are directly related with each other. At higher GDP implies that more production of goods and services. It means more availability of goods and services. But more goods and services may not necessarily indicate that the people were better off during the year. In other words, a higher GDP may not necessarily mean higher welfare of the people. There are two types of GDP. Real GDP, when the goods and services are produced by all producing units in the domestic territory of a country during an account year and valued these at base year's prices or constant price, it is called real GDP or GDP at constant prices. It changes only by change in physical output, not by change price level. It is called a true indicator of economic development. Nominal GDP, when the goods and services are produced by all producing units in the domestic territory of a country during an account year and valued these at current year's prices or current prices. It is called nominal GDP or GDP at current prices. It is influenced by change in both physical output and price level. It does not consider a true indicator of economic development. Price index plays the role of deflating current prices estimates into constant price estimates. In this way, it may be called GDP deflator. Welfare means material well-being of the people. It depends on many economic factors like national income, consumption level, quality of goods, etc. And non-economic factor like environmental pollution, law and order, etc. The welfare which depends on economic factors is called economic welfare, and the welfare which depends on non-economic factor is called non-economic welfare. The sum total of economic and non-economic welfare is called social welfare. Conclusion This conclusion thus GDP and welfare directly related with each other, but this relation is incomplete because of the following reasons. Limitation of per capita real GDP or GDP as an indicator of economic welfare. Non-monetary exchange externalities not taken into GDP, but it affects welfare. Distribution of GDP. All product may not contribute equally to economic welfare. Contribution of some products may be negative. Implantation may give false impression of growth of GDP. Thank you. Sharing is caring. Comments your thought. Thank you.